No. I literally was doing nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Stay with him.
I got him.
He's breathing, he's fine. She got punched in the face.
She's injured? No.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. I was made aware of today's story by Flex Your Freedoms. The video features body cam footage released by the Idaho Springs Police Department in Colorado, who on May 30th, 2021 responded to an alleged assault. When the officers arrive on scene, they meet with the neighbors of Michael Clark, who claim that the 75-year-old man had punched her in the mouth. Brittany Odom is seen in the body cam footage, crying hysterically while making the allegations.
Come out here.
I'm Tim. This is Brittany. That was the neighbor right there that did it. We're the ones that called.
Wait.
This is Brittany.
Okay.
She's the one that got hit. I live here. This is my friend Brittany.
There.
And then this is my neighbor that hit her. I wasn't even here. I was outside.
Okay.
She's on the phone to dispatcher.
Okay.
This
Alright,
neighbor
thank
right
you.
here is what she said. Like I said, I wasn't in there. I literally
He
just saw you.
banged on the door, or through the wall. Bam, 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 and I'm sleeping. Shut the f*** up! And so I came out and was like, what's going on? He wasn't here, the dog wasn't here.
Okay, then what's
And so I came out and I was like, what's going on? Right to the f***ing mouth.
Okay, and which room is he in?
I don't know. Right there, possibly?
Okay, what did he look like?
He is an older man. I honestly don't know. When you get knocked the fuck out, you don't really...
We just moved in here yesterday.
When did this happen?
20 minutes, 15. I called.
Not even.
Yeah, not even. I called
Okay, where did he hit you?
He busted all of my nose, my mouth.
Okay.
All
You have no idea.
I
Bro, I
wanted to do
wasn't
was
in
like,
here.
hey,
I was outside.
what was disturbing you? And he was like, shut the f*** up, boom.
The kicker is that it's alleged that the two had never actually met, and that the entirety of the dispute between the neighbors only consisted of them pounding on a shared wall.
So, did he come in and knock on your door, or did you go knock on his door when you got hit?
He banged.
I know, he
Okay.
banging on the wall.
It was bang, bang, banging. And I was like, okay, what the hell? Bang, bang, bang. And then I opened the door and I was like, Tim, is this your joke? And then he opens his door and I was like, is that you doing that? He was like, shut the f*** up. Shut the f*** up. There was nothing going on. I was asleep. Shut the f*** up, is what he said. Like, okay. And so, I walked off. I called Tim. I was like, yo, your neighbor is being weird. He's being weird. He's been banging on this door. He was like, wait, what? I was like, please get here because I'm scared. And he came here. He heard it. So he goes over there and he knocks on the door and like, bro, what's up? What's up? Like, why are you banging on the door? He was like, y'all are so loud and blah, blah, blah. He was like, for one, I haven't even been here. He was like, and she's asleep. So then I went to go out and he pushed me back. And then he was like, yeah, I was told her to shut the f*** up. I literally was doing nothing. Nothing. So, and then that's when he was like, no, I'm calling the cops. I was like, please don't call the cops. I don't want this drama. We literally just moved in here today. Don't do that. You know? And here we are.
More on that neighbor later. For now, Officer Hanning and Summer listen to the allegations against Mr. Clark, and despite the lack of blood or injuries to the victim, the officers engage attack mode and knock on Mr. Clark's door to make contact.
I saw him, last night. put my dog in the bathroom, okay?
Okay.
What do you want?
What the? Put that down. Put it down! Put it down! Get out here!
Ground down!
Mr. Clark answers the door with a large knife thing, unaware that it was the police that were knocking.
I thought it was them coming after me.
He stowed the weapon once he identified his visitors, and at this point, the police escalate the encounter even further.
Look, son of a
Back up,
bitch.
back up, back up. Get out here right now! Get out here!
I hit that
Get on
wall.
the ground!
No. They hit that wall so hard, I thought they were going to come through the wall.
Put your gun away, put your gun away.
Mr. Clark was kicked, punched, and then tased. As he fell, he hit his head on a chair on the way to the ground, knocking him unconscious. His face was then slammed into a cabinet, and a knee was put into his neck after dragging his limp body into the hallway to be handcuffed. Mr. Clark is now confined to a wheelchair after spending months in a hospital recovering from the incident. He has suffered from heart complications, hematemesis, a burst appendix, elevated blood pressure, vertigo, and a stroke just 12 hours after the encounter, not to mention the mental impacts. At 75 years of age, it is likely that he will be permanently impaired for the duration of his life and never be able to live independently ever again. Officer Hanning was charged with felony assault on an at-risk adult on July 8th, before the body cam was even released, which is a good thing, but why it took over 5 weeks for the DA to bring the charges, and why Officer Summers isn't facing any charges are decent questions for us all to be asking. Just 10 minutes into watching the body cam footage should have been enough time to determine that this wasn't, and should never be, the standard operating procedure of any department. Mr. Clark has filed a federal lawsuit against ex-Officer Hanning, Officer Summers, and their supervising officer, Corporal Sonnenberg, as well as the Idaho Springs Police Department. He is being represented by the Life and Liberty Law Office, who happens to be representing Karen Garner. They find issue that the neighbor, Miss Odom, was never charged with the threats to Mr. Clark's life, despite her violent criminal history that includes aggravated assault for stabbing her husband in the neck. In fact, the chief and DA kept the body cam footage for 10 weeks and never informed Mr. Clark or the apartment complex of the threats, or even issue a protection order on his behalf.
Me, on the other hand, if I fucking sliced his fucking throat for ever fucking doing something like that to me, I'm a prisoner.
Well, slicing a throat's a little bit
Absolutely,
different than punching you in the
absolutely.
face. So I'm not going to argue with you, all right?
Tomato, tomato.
I'm not arguing. I'm just
You hit
here.
a woman, you like, that's done, dude. Because I'll take this into my own god hands.
Well, that wouldn't be a good idea either.
No, absolutely not. But like, he comes over here and he fucks me one more fucking time, I have a right to carry. You walk into my dwelling, you're done, fool. I look at it as if that was my daughter. If that was your daughter, your daughter. And so, man, literally disturbed your peace as you're asleep. And then came as you cordially knocked on the door and was like, hey, what's going on? And right in the face.
And that's why he's going to have charges.
That's not okay by anybody. Your daughter, my daughter, his daughter.
Absolutely.
I would kill somebody over that. Let me go to prison. I don't even give a f***. He literally.
But that's also why he's in trouble.
No, he's about to be in really big trouble after I. No. This is not over. He's gonna bond out. I promise you on my life.
Well,
He better not be next to me ever again. I don't trust him. Nothing. And y'all will see me tomorrow when he bonds out. I will make sure he is under. And I mean under. I'm not f***ing. And I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna handle it myself. And if I see him back here, you both are gonna see my face again. I promise you that.
In this case, multiple individuals failed at so many levels of government to protect an innocent 75-year-old man, but it's the government. What else is new? Flexor Freedoms audited the department dressed as an elderly woman after catching wind of the incident. I will link it and the full body cam footage from both officers in the description.
Plus, when they tased you, because you came outside with that knife, you lost unconscious, you went unconscious. So I
What knife?
that big bat that he's holding. That looks like a freaking
Where did you find that? Did you have to hunt for it?
It was laying right there on the ground when I walked in. All right.
I did not get that down.
Not arguing with you.
I did not get that down.
All right. We're gonna sit up.
I did not get that down.
I'm gonna go down with you.
It was on.
You want him out of
top
cuffs
up there.
up here?
Did you go in my apartment and look for weapons?
Mr. Clark, you gotta sit up.
Did you look at my apartment and look for weapons?
We don't need. They don't need to look out in the apartment. It was here in the hallway.
How did you get in the hallway? How did you get in the hallway? I didn't bring it out.
Right. Left hand.
I did not bring it out.
Okay, bring that hand out too.
I did not bring that out.
You set up on the wrist. Sit up. Do they just want to press charges? Like, what's... I mean, she got hit in the mouth.
Yeah. I'll go talk to her. It's probably going to be yes. She was super upset about it. I've just been trying to call
Don't even ask her. We'll just press the charges.
Yeah.
Still rolling.
I'm up.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kicked him in the knee and then punched him somewhere in the back of the head. Huh? Yeah, I did.